Well, the last video had stopped at the point wherein the astrologer was having a conversation with Guru Nayak. Yet, Guru Nayak's name wasn't revealed in the story. Okay, so let me quickly move ahead. Good fellow, he bared his chest to show the scar. What else? And then you were pushed into a well nearby in the field. You were left for dead. So you see, the astrologer was talking to Guru Nayak, and then he was telling him that, you see, it seemed you were pushed into the well, and then he was very, apprehensive to know more about whatever he knew. Okay. And then I should have been dead if some passerby had not chanced to peep into the well, exclaimed the other, overwhelmed by enthusiasm. When shall I get at him? He asked, clenching his fist. In the next world, answered the astrologer. He died 4 months ago in a far off town. You'll never see any more of him. The other groaned on hearing it. The astrologer proceeded, Guru Nayak. So now in this passage, he's actually talking, he's actually telling that the person whom he was chasing, the person who had pushed him into the well. So the astrologer is telling the story, a telltale to Guru Nayak, that there's no point of chasing the culprit. It's better that he should move on. Why? Because that person had already died, and that too 4 months back. So there's no point of chasing someone who's no more, right? So then he was really frustrated. Now he additionally told another thing, that you see, if you wish to meet him, then you need to meet him in the next world, that is maybe in the heaven or hell, wherein he went, as he's no more. Because you see, a person who dies is physically not existing in our physical world, right? So he told that you need to move ahead in that world wherein you would meet the dead person, which was not possible. Okay, all right. You know my name, the other said, taken aback. So now Guru Nayak, that is the person who went to the astrologer, he was Guru Nayak, and that astrologer knew. So now he played his last card, that is by telling him his actual name. So now he was all the more surprised. As I know all other things, Guru Nanak, listen carefully to what I have to say. Your village is 2 days' journey due north of this town. Take the next train and be gone. I see once again great danger to your life if you go from home. He took out a pinch of sacred ash and held it to him. Rub it on your forehead and go home. Never travel southward again, and you will live to be 100. So now the last piece of advice which he gave to Guru Nanak, that you see, if you want your life to be happy and if you want to live a long life, so you better listen to what I say. So the advice was that he should not leave his house anymore, whatever be the reason, because if he would leave his house and move the other way, the other direction, which was which was told not to do so, so he would call problems for his own life. Okay, and that definitely no one would actually enjoy, falling into troubles intentionally, right? So why should I leave home again? The other said reflectively. I was only going away now and then to look for him and to choke out his life if I met him. He shook his head regretfully. He has escaped my hands. I hope at least he died as he deserved. So now he's saying that, I'm really happy that he's no more and that he died. And he earnestly wished that he could have, uh, brought him to the deathbed. But that wasn't so, as told by the astrologer. So he said that there's no point of leaving my house again. You see, the person whom I was chasing, since he's no more, so it's okay. My work is done. That's it. All right. Yes, said the astrologer. He was crushed under a lorry. So now again, just to make sure that Guru Nanak was totally convinced of his story, He said that, you see, that person is no more. He in fact met with a deadly accident. He was crushed under a lorry. That is a huge truck. Okay. The other looked gratified to hear it. Oh God, thank God that he's no more. So he was very gratified. He was thankful. The place was deserted by the time the astrologer picked up his articles and put them in his bag. The green shaft was also gone, leaving the place in darkness and silence. So now it was the time to pack up and get back home. The stranger had gone off into the night after giving the astrologer a handful of coins. It was nearly midnight when the astrologer reached home. His wife was waiting for him at the door and demanded an explanation. It's very obvious when, the man of the house or any member is uh, is really late back home, and it is late without giving a notice, a prior notice of reaching late. So that time what happens, it's like the other people, they demand an explanation, like, give me an explanation, why are you late? Supposing if you're late from school and you haven't told your mom that you would be late, so don't you think your mom would demand an explanation on reaching back? Well, yes, we do, because we love you, because we care for you, right? So his wife was also worried as usual, and then did not want any sort of discrepancies. So she demanded an explanation, and then he flung the coins at her and said, count them, okay, count them. One man gave all that. So he did not give any explanation at that point of time. Rather, what he did was he just threw that pouch of coins and then asked her to count them. 12 and a half annas, 12 and a half annas. She said she was overjoyed. I can buy some jaggery and coconut tomorrow. Jaggery means good. Okay. So the child has been asking for sweets for so many days now. I will prepare some nice stuff for her. So she was very happy. And then she told that, our child had been asking for jaggery and sweets. So since we did not have money before, so I'll prepare some good things for her tomorrow. The swine has cheated me. He promised me a rupee, said the astrologer. She looked up at him. You look worried. What is wrong? So actually, the deal was that he would give him 1 rupee, but then this astrologer was cheated, you know, and he was only given 12 and a half annas. So he was very angry at that, and I mean, for that particular reason. And then he started muttering that, oh my God, how dare he cheated. So here her wife asked, what was wrong? Like, what's getting cooked up? Please share. After dinner, sitting on the pyol, he told her, pyol is that khatiya, okay, that charpai. Do you know a great load is gone from me today? I thought that I had the blood of a man on my hands all these years. That was the reason why I ran from home, settled here, and married you. He's alive. So now he disclosed the truth, and he told that he was free from the guilt of murdering a person. Okay, and the secret was unveiled to his wife. She gasped, "You tried to kill?" Oh my gosh! Yes, in our village when I was silly youngster. We drank, we gambled, and quarreled badly one day. Why think of it now? Time to sleep. Okay, he said, yawning, and stretched himself on the pillow. Okay, so he told that, you see, it's okay. Now that he's alive, so I'm happy that he's alive. So why to think about it? It's the chapter is totally closed, and let's keep it in that way. So that is how he reacted to his wife, and then he sensed a sigh of relief and he went to sleep. And that is how Mr. R.K. Narayan ends up this beautiful story, and I can see that there are many, some MCQs, some fill in the blank questions given on pages 62, 63, and 64 and 65 as well. So I want all of you to try and do question number 1, A, B, C. Then I want you to do question number 3, that is the fill in the blanks. Then yes, question 6. Then probably question 10, because these are very easy and you can do it in your books itself. So that's all from my side as for today, and tomorrow let's meet in the class and then we will discuss the question answers which are to be done in your notebooks, in your literature notebooks. Okay, until then, stay blessed, and yes, please go through the chapter once again. That's all from my side. Take care. Tata, bye bye. Thank you, and Jai Hind.